December 14, 2000. Wichita, Kansas. It was supposed to be a quiet Thursday night. Snow had just started falling, covering the sidewalks in a soft white layer that made everything look calm, peaceful even. Inside a modest house on Birchwood Drive, 5 friends were winding down the evening. 3 men, 2 women. They were roommates, college grads, churchgoers, the kind of people you'd describe as the good ones. They laughed, drank a little wine, played cards, just enjoying being young. But outside, 2 brothers were watching. Pause. Subtle music under the narration, low strings, unsettling. Reginald and Jonathan Carr. Recently out of prison. No jobs. No direction. No mercy. They weren't looking for money. They were looking for control. For power. For someone to hurt. At 11 p.m., the front door of the Birchwood house swung open without warning. One of the men, Aaron, didn't even have time to stand before a shotgun was pressed to his head. The women screamed. The intruders didn't care. Within seconds, the roommates were on the floor, stripped, bound, shivering in fear. And that was just the beginning. Voice drops lower. Slower. Painful. What happened inside that house over the next 7 hours is one of the most brutal crimes in Kansas history. And the scariest part? No one, not even the police, knew it was happening. Inside the house, time moved differently now. 7 hours. That's how long they were held. 7 hours of psychological torment. 7 hours of silence, commands, screaming, and begging. The Carr brothers didn't wear masks. Because they had no intention of letting anyone live. They made them do things, degrading things, to each other. Things no human being should ever be forced to do. The kind of evil you can't unsee. The kind that leaves wounds even God himself might struggle to heal. They separated the men from the women. Beat them. Violated them. Laughed while doing it. And then, as the final act of their twisted control, they loaded all 5 victims into a truck. Drove them to a snowy, empty field on the outskirts of town. Lined them up. Made them kneel. And without a word, they opened fire. Short silence. The music fades low. Then slowly rises again. 4 of them dropped instantly. But the 5th one, a 25-year-old elementary school teacher named H.G., she didn't die. She was shot through the head. But somehow, still breathing. Naked. Bleeding. Freezing in the snow. She waited, until the truck disappeared. And then, with what little strength she had left, she walked nearly a mile in the snow, barefoot, until she found help. Her face was swollen. Her mouth couldn't form full words. But she got out one phrase. They killed my friends. The survivor, known to the public only by her initials, H.G., became the heartbeat of the case. She remembered everything. Their faces. Their voices. Every word they said. She testified from a wheelchair, still healing, still trembling, but she looked both Carr brothers in the eye. And she told the world what they did. Fade into courtroom atmosphere, the echo of a judge's gavel, muffled sobs from families in the gallery. Detectives later connected the Carr brothers to 5 other violent crimes over a span of just 2 weeks. A carjacking. A robbery. Another home invasion. They were spiraling, deeper into chaos, and Wichita had no idea. Until that night. Until that field. Until that one woman survived. The trial was long. The evidence, undeniable. And the jury? They didn't take long. 2 death sentences. 11 life sentences. And a city forever changed. Pause. Music shifts, emotional but quiet. More than 2 decades later, people still whisper about what happened on Birchwood Drive. Some say the devil passed through Wichita that winter. Others say the real story isn't about the horror. It's about her. The teacher. The fighter. The one who walked through snow, bleeding and barefoot. So the world would know the truth.